Winnipeg, Winnipeg, wonderful Winnipeg. Hail my town, hail my home, the world that moves round and round. Winnipeg, Winnipeg, wonderful Winnipeg, where I belong, and joys redound in one long happy song. Here are friends and kindly faces, folks I'm glad to know. Memories, familiar places to cherish with a glow. Winnipeg, Winnipeg, wonderful Winnipeg. It's no Eden that you would see, yet it's home, sweet home to me.
Winnipeg. 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 Snowy, sleepwalking Winnipeg. My home for my entire life. My entire life. I must leave it. I must leave it. I must leave it now. But how to escape one's city? How to wake oneself enough for the frightening task? And how to find one's way out? The greatest urban train yard in the world. Arteries, iron veins, ways out. The dream train, chugging, dreaming, sleep chugging, out of the lap of the city. Out of the lap described by the forks, of the red, the Assiniboine, the forks. Assiniboine and the red. The rivers that forced animals and hunters alike onto the same waterside pathways. The forks, the lap, the forks, the lap, the forks, the lap, the forks, the lap. The reason we are here, right here in the center of the continent. The heart of the continent. The hunted lap, the woolly lap, the lap of my mother. Arteries, the forks beneath the forks. An old tale from the First Nations has it there are subterranean forks. Two secret rivers meeting directly beneath the Assiniboine and Red. This double pairing of rivers being extra supernaturally powerful. The animals, the hunters, the boatways, water and rails. These are the reasons we're here. Pulling out of the station. Pulling out of the station. What if I had already left decades ago? What if? What if? Winnipeg. Always winter. Always winter. Always sleepy. Winnipeg. 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 The train tracks cross the streetcar tracks and in turn cross the streets and the alleyways. Everything beneath thin layers of time, asphalt, and snow. Are these arteries still here? Are they dug out every night and reburied every dawn? We Winnipeggers are so stupefied with nostalgia, we're actually never quite sure. I never really know anything for sure, except that after a lifetime of trying and many botched attempts, this time I'm leaving for good. Again. Back in Winnipeg's earliest years, the Canadian Pacific Railway used to sponsor an annual treasure hunt. This contest required our citizens to wander the city in a day-long combing of our streets and neighborhoods. First prize was a one-way ticket on the next train out of town. The idea being that once someone had spent a full day looking this closely at his own hometown, he would never want to leave. That the real treasure was right here all along. And you know what? Not one treasure hunt winner ever got on that train and left. Not one, not in 100 years. Well, I don't need a treasure hunt. I've got my own ticket. I just have to make my way through town, through everything I've ever seen and lived, everything I've loved and forgotten. Through the thick furry frost and out to the city limits. Then I'm on my way, out of here. Out from the heart of the continent. The woolly, furry, frosty lap. The forks. The animals, hunters, boatways, trains, and mother. These are the reasons we're here. These are the reasons we've stayed. These are the reasons I'm leaving. These are the very things that are going to help me get out of here. The forks, the lap, the fur. The forks, the lap, the fur. Mother appears occasionally on the train to check on the passengers. My mother. A force as strong as all the trains in Manitoba. As perennial as the winter, as ancient as the bison, as supernatural as the forks itself. Her lap. A magnetic pole. A direction from which I can't turn for long. It must be the sleepiness which keeps Winnipeggers here. If only I can stay awake, pay attention to where I'm going, where I've been, and get out of here. Stay awake. Stay awake. Stay awake. We sleep as we walk. Walk as we dream. Winnipeg has 10 times the sleepwalking rate of any other city in the world. And because we dream of where we walk and walk to where we dream, we are always lost. Befuddled. Asleep on foot, the Winnipegger is a citizen of the night. The Winnipeg night. Why is this so? Why are we so sleepy? Why can't we just open our eyes? Is it the mystically paired river forks, the biomagnetic influence of our bison, the powerful northern lights? We don't know. We sleep. We sleepwalk. We sleepwalk. We show up on old doorsteps, old homes, our old homes, those of our sweethearts. And we are allowed by civic law to carry the keys of these old dreamy domiciles, of these old dreamy addresses. And those that live at the old homes must always take in a lost sleepwalker, must let the confused one stay till he wakes. In Winnipeg, it's the law. These old dreamy addresses. Keys. Keys. Winnipeg. Home. Unlike other sleepwalkers, who carry with themselves great balls of keys, keys to all their old addresses, I keep just the one key with me at all times, the key to 800 Ellis. Home. Dreams. Dreaming. Dreaming. Every night I have the same happy dream that I'm back in my childhood home. It was the biggest house in the neighborhood, also the strangest. I was proud of this strangeness, and ashamed too, depending on who saw me enter its front door, for it was actually 3 structures in one. Most embarrassingly, a beauty salon run by my mom and my Aunt Lil, a sprawling 7-room suite in back for my aunt and grandmother, and up top, a big baby boomer bedroom cluster for my mom, dad, 3 siblings, Ross, Cam, Janet, and Toby, our Chihuahua, our long, long, long dead Chihuahua. A big cube of home. A chunk of happy home. I've often wondered what effect growing up in a hair salon had on me. Designed by my mother in 1940. I loved the noises, the shop always awhir with gossip, laughter, buzzing, snipping, the clatter of trays dropped on the floor, door chimes, the phone always ringing. Shrieks, shrieks over the roar of the dryers. The air always acrid with lotions, or fuzzy with sprays. Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy with hairsprays. Helmets, helmets. The cutting of hair, the torturing of hair. Helmets, the drying of hair. Helmets, sweepings of hair. The hair chute for the sweepings, leading down into the basement. The air vent leading upstairs, right into my bedroom, bringing me every word of conversation that roiled out of that gynocracy. At school, I reeked of hair product, pomades for the elderly, lotions for the elderly. I smelled of corn plasters and barbicide, of girdles and talc, fur coats and purses, the insides of purses. The smells of female vanity and desperation. I grew under their influences into what I am. I will always love this shop. White block house. White block house. I can't stop dreaming of this home.